So this is really not doing well in terms of ratings. I don't understand it at all. Look, here's the thing. After being in the culture war for coming up for 8 years, 8-9 years, things have got very, very, very tribal, right? So I think anything on Team Hollywood gets short shift by the thought leaders, right, on this side of the cultural aisle. People like Nerdrotic. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Nerdrotic. I am not dissing him in any way, shape, or form. But he has that, that group, right? Critical Drinker. They all slag this movie off, right? And I think the reason is that the heart is the captain of the ship, essentially. If you have a very lucrative and successful YouTube channel based on you not liking things, I think it's natural to find things that you don't like in something, and that will color your judgment. And I think that's probably what happened here. I'm not saying they're lying, right? So they're anti-shilling, whatever it is. I'm saying that this is their genuine opinions, but I think those genuine opinions are colored by the outcome that those genuine opinions will bring them, which is views, or more importantly, serving an audience, right? I had a good, again, I've said this many times now, I had a good time at the movies, and it's been so long since that happened. I can't remember, let's go look back through time. Top movies 2024. What? Okay, no. Hang on. So, I don't think I saw any of these. Ghostbusters, During Number 2. Planet of the Apes, I saw that, but not in the cinema. I think I wouldn't mind going to movies or seeing that. I think I might prefer it. Alien Romulus, certainly not. Right? But, none of these represented a good time. The Dune movie, no. That's not a fun movie. I enjoyed it a lot. But it's not a fun, movie that you go and see with your wife. So there's the thing. Once you go to the cinema, a lot of time it's not a great experience. And then when you get there, the movie isn't worth me going to see in the first place. Mission Impossible 7 was a massive disappointment. Right? That was the last movie I saw at the cinema beforehand, I think. And it was a massive, massive disappointment. I saw Oppenheimer at home. I saw Napoleon at home. I thought it was excellent. Indiana Jones. I saw a bootleg of that before it was on Disney Plus, and it was shit. Look, it's not worth going to the cinema, right? There's another year. Okay, it's 2 years. I think it's going to be close to 8 years since I had a good time at the cinema. For a good time, cool. Surviving Gaza. Fuck off. Bloody hell, that sounds that's dated a little bit. The Batman, Thor, Love and Thunder. Yeah, we're deep in the shit here now. Man, things actually got better. 2022 was a bad year. That was Zack Snyder, Just Leave It Home. No Time to Die. No, that wasn't a fun time at the cinema. All right? The Suicide Squad was, but I watched that at home. Right, that was a fun movie, but it was in the wrong time, sadly. Right, it was we're still reeling from COVID and used to not going out. Spider-Man: No Way Home. That was good. That was a fun time at the cinema. It's been one movie in 4 years. Let's see. Well, it used to be you got every month. Let's go back another 10 years. Tenet was not a fun time in the cinema. Neither was Wonder Woman 84. No. See? Again. Another year of crap. 19. Carnival. That wasn't cinema. Oh, yeah. Rise of Skywalker. Oh, God. Yeah, you go to cinema and it's agony. This is when I was still going. I saw Spider-Man Far From Home. Shit. I think this is the year that really broke going to the cinema. Captain Marvel. Yeah. This is the year. It's pre-COVID. This is the year that broke going to the cinema. Didn't see the Jurassic World one. I think we saw Avengers. Mission Impossible 6 was awesome. Okay, literally one of the last times I had a good time going to cinema, Mission Impossible 6. This is the best of the series. 100%. 100% the best of the. And again, it seems to be the core of the dislike of Final Reckoning was Venom. Again, yeah, was that it wasn't realistic. I'm like, have you ever seen Mission Impossible movies? Back to 2017, we still had a lot of good movies coming out. Right, War for the Planet Apes I thought was excellent. Kong Skull Island, Last Jedi, oh, bad news, baby. Right, Blade Runner, Dunkirk, right, Logan. These are all, look, that was the year where we actually had Guardians of the Galaxy Vol. 2, right? It was the year where we actually had good movies, right? It was, here, and then go back to 2016. Yeah, so, it's been, let's say, since 2017, 18, 19, 20. It's been 8 years since going to cinema, having a good time was a regular thing, right? That's a long time, right? Now, I'm back in the era when I did go to cinema. Star Trek Beyond, not particularly good time, but it was a good time going to the cinema. It was a popcorn movie. Batman vs. Superman. Rogue One, that's a popcorn movie. Right, I would go to the cinema in this day and age. So it's been 8 years. 8 years. 8 years since I stopped being a regular cinema goer. Right, Force Awakens. We had so much hope for it. Terminator Genesis. I think that's the first one I didn't see. Spectre, not good. Fantastic Four. I don't see that one. Avengers, Age of Ultron. Okay, this was not a good year, but still, cinema going was still a thing back then. Anyway. So this to me was a hark back to the era of going to cinema being a fun event, something that you enjoy doing, right? Which is something that's so gone nowadays. So I was very, very happy for that. It has a long run time, 2 hours 50 minutes, and the storytelling isn't fantastic. Right, especially the first half hour to 45 minutes. It's very truncated because there's a lot of story they want to get in there. I think the basic story is really quite good, right? But the complaints against it, to me, just I didn't find it woke at all. You had a black female president, and I don't find that woke, right? I just don't. I'm sorry. We can't be that reactionary to everything because then we become, a weird mirror image to, a type of fandom and world that we don't like, right? And it's not fun to be that mirror image of that, right? It can't just be knee jerk. It's Hollywood, so it must be bad, right? No, it's not that. And I would like Hollywood movies to be good, right? I really would. I would like Hollywood movies to be good, which again, this was. It was an enjoyable experience. So anyway, they kind of try and say, forget about the Dead Reckoning, right? Essentially, you have this AI that can control everything and will destroy the world and is slowly taking over all the nuclear arsenals, and it's causing tension and confusion by scrambling by like misinformation, like they will put tanks into a picture, they'll like lie, right? Like, which is what I think is happening. I think they probably learned that from the CIA, quite frankly. And so that's building up tension. So that takes up about the first 45 minutes, and then it's a Mission Impossible movie. So they got to do lots of impossible missions, and they do, and it's thoroughly entertaining. They go to all kinds of different places, do all kinds of different things. They have underwater stuff, and it's all pulse pounding. It really is. That again, these aren't realistic movies. Ethan Hunt will be dead 100 times. Here, let me hear. Do I have the? What's it? Let me see if we can find. I can't remember. Where do I keep the Mission Impossible? I think it's on my folder. Hang on. I want to get like the closing moments of Mission Impossible 1. Right? They've always had like crazy stuff going on in them. Right? I think it's in this drive over here. This the one? Could be. No. Oh, it's over here. It's over here. 1 second. Again, the masks aren't real either. Like, so much of the Mission Impossible movies are not real. So, and they're not realistic. They're just fun and silly and done in like a pulse pounding, interesting, fun way. Yeah, 1 second. Here it is. Mission Impossible 1. All right, we'll go right to the end. Yeah, spoiler, right. So this is in the Channel Tunnel. Okay. Yeah, come on. They always do crazy stuff like that. And that's what this movie is. It's like cool, fun set piece after cool, fun set piece with genuine stakes, with characters you like, generally speaking. I mean, like Simon Pegg, I'm probably a Hollywood douchebag. There was a lot of heart and emotion in this movie. All right, as the stakes get higher and higher and higher, and it does very much reference back on its own history. Like, do you remember in the first one? There's the break into the secure lab at Langley, and there was a guy. Ethan Hunt drops the knife, dunk, right, and leaves it there. And so the guy there apparently gets sent out to Alaska or some awful place where he has to live. And they talk about it briefly in the movie. And they said, actually, you made my life a lot better. And he's married this Eskimo woman. And again, that's another thing people complained about. They said, "Oh, it's so woke. They had a stunning and brave Eskimo." To me, it was just a character, right? At no point did they seem to be making a statement, right? The only statement they seem to be making is have a great time at the movies, and that was it. Again, having a black woman, and like Angela Bassett, is not like she's a shitty actress. She's not like she's a diversity hire. Having her play the president seems completely legitimate to me. Right, I think we got to back off from the hair trigger, right? And I get it. It's been nearly a decade of having. I just went back to show how long it's been since they took away the pleasure of going to the movies, like they took away the pleasure of Star Wars, like they took away the pleasure of Star Trek, like they took away the pleasure of watching Doctor Who, right? So we're very resentful. But this is Tom Cruise trying to reset the balance, and I think success. He was trying to reset the balance in the last one. I think that movie was a failure. This one, I found. Well, I don't think it was a failure because I wasn't entertained watching it. I was bored watching it. All right, this one I was entertained. And so the big set piece, and again, there's so many of them, and they're all really quite good. This is a good indication. I'm looking forward to watching this again. I will never watch a Dead Reckoning again. I watch all the other Mission Impossible again. I love them, right? I absolutely love this series. Question is, which series is better? If this, now, so another good thing they did going in, and I'm not spoiling it, is that they had, I went in without knowing if Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt would survive the movie, because they kept saying Final Reckoning, Final Reckoning. They keep saying this is the last one. There's no more after this, right? So I'm not going to tell you if he survives or not, but it's a genuine nail biting thing throughout the movie. I found all the characters cool and relatable. They had a lot of good character stuff with Ving Rhames, who has been with the series right from the first one. And they had you know what also was good? Genuine heroism, right? And that was a lot. Heroism is uplifting. It's empowering, right? And that's what this movie had a lot of. Like Tom Cruise being Ethan Hunt, he is heroic, and it's nice seeing that, right? It's nice seeing that. This is one of the big set pieces at the end where they had two biplanes. Now I was convinced this was going to happen in some kind of VR environment, which I was 100% wrong about. There's a kind of a cool story reason why they're using biplanes, but who cares? It's just a really cool thing I haven't seen before. It seems like a lot of it was shot for real. And that seems like Tom Cruise doing that sort of stuff. Man, the way this guy works, it's incredible, right? It's incredible. And the way he marketed this movie, it's incredible. And I'm really glad to say it's not a piece of shit. I think they really pulled it together from the last one. So for me, again, I don't want to be spoilerish, but it's a big recommend. As always, I like the team they put together on Mission Impossibles. It's they're always bad guys disavowed. It's like they had that in like 3 or 4 of these ones, right? But again, I just found it thoroughly entertaining. Now here's the question: if this is the end of the series, and let's call Daniel Craig's the end of the Bond series, which series is better, James Bond or James Bond or Mission Impossible? So okay, here's the ranking we're going to do. Let me pull up we'll pull up a text file, and we'll try and answer the question: which series is better, James Bond or not Doctor Who? James Bond or here we go, doink. James Bond or Mission Impossible? Again, they are clearly 2 of the finest spy franchises ever, right? And Mission Impossible has certainly earned it can go toe to toe with James Bond. Here, so look, I'll put up James Bond movies. I can really do it from top of my head, but fine. So I'm going to list all the movies, and I'm going to rank them meh, awesome, super awesome. Okay, and I think that's and then we'll average it out, and then we'll do the same thing for Mission Impossible. Share screen. Meh, awesome, or super awesome. Right. So we start off. Dr. No. Honestly, Dr. No. Would I go back and watch it? It's a bit meh, right? I'm sorry. Meh. So let's say meh equals 5. Okay, here we go. We'll do meh is a 5. Awesome is 10. Then super awesome. Wait, that 20. Should we put another? Really awesome. Very awesome. Okay, very awesome. That's 15. Okay, so that's a meh, right? Dr. No is a meh. From Russia with Love is very awesome. From Russia with Love, very awesome. Okay, I think that's fair. I love From Russia with Love. That's a really good one. Goldfinger, dun, dun, dun. Goldfinger. I'm just going to put that as very awesome as well, actually. I'm not that much of a fan of it. Very awesome. It's okay, but I think that's just the one where it caught on. Right? You only live twice. You only live twice. Also very awesome. Okay. Yeah, what's that? Let's do the You Only Live Twice. There you go. I'm going to say on Her Majesty's Secret Service, very awesome. Man, I thought I'd be doing better than this. Awesome. Okay, Diamonds Are Forever, that's awesome. That's not even super awesome. Diamonds Are Forever. That's awesome. I love my rating system. I think it really works well. Live and Let Die. I might even put that up to super awesome. I love Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die. Super awesome. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Spy Who Loved Me also super. Okay, Spy Who Loved Me also super awesome. Super awesome. Okay. Yeah, it is. As is Moonraker. Super awesome. For your eyes only. Oh, I love the change it for your eyes only. That's really awesome. Octopussy meh. Octopussy meh. Right? View to the kill. View to kill. Chris Walker notwithstanding, meh. Like, I thought Grace Jones was going to kill him, right? Frankly, when they slept with each other. Living Daylights. Living Daylights is awesome. But where it? I forgot View to a Kill. 1 second. Octopussy. View to a Kill. Meh. I'm afraid it was not a good time for James Bond. Let's have a look. Fine. So then got Living Daylights. License to Kill. Yeah, that's meh. GoldenEye. That's super awesome. Super awesome, baby. GoldenEye was super awesome. Then we have Tomorrow Never Dies. Tomorrow Never Dies. I'm going to call that really awesome. Awesome. We go. Tomorrow Never Dies. The world is not enough. The world is not. World is not enough. That's really awesome. But then we have Die Another Day. Die Another Day. Meh. Okay. Casino Royale. Super awesome. Casino Royale. Super awesome. Okay. Good. We're doing well. As a Quantum of Solace, meh. Quantum of Solace, meh. Skyfall, super awesome. Spectre, meh, very disappointing. As is No Time to Die. Meh. Okay, so we have 5, 10. Superman is 20, it's a 30, 35, 55, 60, 60, 75, 90, 110, 115, 115, 125. All right. 125, 130, 135, 140, 140, 155, 175, 195, 215, 225, 240, 255, 255, 270, 285, 290. So 290 into, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh man, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 23. I forgot the number now. Really? Okay. 23. Fine. There's 23 movies. We'll do the math again. Oh, I can't believe we've got to do the math again. That cracks me. That kills me. Fine. I'll use a calculator this time. It'll be easier. More accurate. 23 movies. 5 plus 20 plus 5 plus 20 plus 5 plus 15 plus 15 plus 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 15 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 10. Just 10 plus 15 plus 15. Okay. Plus 15 plus 5. Okay, 256. How's it? I'm going to say 260. That can't be 257. I must put the wrong thing in. I'm not doing it. I was going to say, I got to do it right. Okay, 5 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 15 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 20. We're up to GoldenEye. Plus 15 plus 15 plus 5 plus, what are we up to? Super Awesome 20 plus 5 plus 20 plus 5 plus 5. 275 divided into 23 equals. They have a score of 11.9 on the Rabbi rating. Okay, 007 equals 11.9. Okay, fine. Now, let's do the Mission Impossible. So, 1 MI2. So, Mission Impossible 1, that is a... It's not meh. No, I'm sorry, it's not meh. That's awesome. Okay? Awesome. Look, Mission 2, a little bit 90s cringe, but still awesome. Nah, yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to go for really awesome. On both of these ones. No, I'm not being fair. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Because there, MI3, I thought I'm going to go for super awesome. I love that one. Super awesome. As I'll say for MI4, that'll be Ghost Protocol. Super awesome. At MI5 as well. Rogue Nation, I believe. And then MI6. I wish I could get higher. And then we're going to get MI7 is meh. And I'm going to go for really awesome. MI8. Really awesome. Okay, so there, look, this is the scientists have asked themselves many times. So we got 10, 20, 20, 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 100, 105, 120. So 8 divided into 120. Here we go. 120 divided into 8, should say divided into 8. There you go. Mission Impossible gets a score of 15. MI gets a score of 15. James Bond. I guess they were around for longer. So I don't know. I rate this series. I love this series. It's a big recommend for me. Okay, and I'm so relieved I like this movie. I really am. I thought I wouldn't like it. I really went in wanting to like it, and I was going to be honest about it, and it gave me no reason to dislike it. So again, Tom Cruise working very hard to entertain you, and I think generally speaking, succeeding fantastically. Right? I think that's where he is. So good for him, baby. Good for him. And my name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.